Hi folks, listen, I definitely love my mother, and I had a hard time getting her to help me sign up for a good dating app. She wanted to put that off. She made me mad. I signed up for 2 dating sites in the past week. The reason I signed up for a second yesterday was because for some reason the first one kicked me off, and I had a hard time getting my mother to help me sign up for the second one last night, which was Friday night. Well, I just got a new life simulator game called aggravated Life that you have to sign up for. I don't know how to sign up for it, but I would like to be able to sign up for it right now. But I know there is little to no chance that my mother would help me sign up for that. When I have this kind of a problem, I'm tempted to cuss. When I have this kind of a problem that makes me mad enough to cuss and to say things that I should not say. Pardon me when I burp. Pardon me, folks. Almost done. Sorry. Okay. But anyway, since things and problems like this make me mad, I have had a hard time with my patience since my mother has been off this past week. 3 out of 5 days this week. I have really learned that we do not need to talk. When we are mad at somebody, we just need to not talk. If I have learned one thing over the past week or longer, I have learned that when things do not go your way, you just need to pray to not talk. Like I said, I love my mother. I do love her absolutely, but she has been off Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and she came. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. She was home Wednesday, and she came home early Thursday. And yesterday night, Friday night, I had a hard time getting my mother to help me sign up for Plenty of Fish. and now I really want her to help me sign up for a life simulator called aggravated Life that I just heard about and then researched after I watched a video talking about some of the best life simulators for iOS. When I have to wait, one of my biggest weaknesses is cussing. I get mad and ticked off and PO'd and mad enough to cuss when I have to wait for something. Well, since my mom has been off almost all week, I have had to wait for help with certain things. And like I said, I get mad enough to cuss. So yeah, since my mother has made me have to wait more than usual over the past week, I have learned when you are unhappy because of waiting and or impatient, those are just times to pray to not cuss. Those are just times to not talk. And those are just times to help you be silent. Folks, like I said, I am very weak when it comes to patience. So I'm sorry for repeating myself, but I just want to emphasize, if you have a habit of cussing, if you have trouble keeping your mouth closed when you are angry, if you have trouble being nice or patient with people when you are angry, the one thing that I have learned that helps me when I am angry and ticked off or PO'd is just to be silent and or ask the Lord, the God of the Bible, the only true God, to ask Him to help us to remain silent, or to help us to not cuss, one or the other. And if you want to ask Him for help with both, that works too. I just want to urge you to remember, I have learned it is very important when you have to wait. It is very important when you are angry. I just cannot tell you. I cannot tell you how important it is at those times to just not talk, to just not open your mouth, and or to pray to the God of the Bible, to not cuss. And also, you can ask Him to not allow you to open your mouth at times like this, when you're angry or when you have to wait. I cannot tell you enough. I cannot urge you enough how important it is to just pray to not talk, or if you're able to on your own, to just not open your mouth. That is important. I have learned over this past week, when you have to wait, when you are angry, mad, or ticked off, I cannot tell you how important it is at those times to just keep your mouths shut. When I was in school, I was never in detention, but I watch a show called iCarly a lot, and the episode about the 50th web show Spectacular, they had to do that in detention, and when Mr. Howard, the teacher over the students in detention, when he came back to the classroom one time, he said, "Keep your mouths shut." He said, "Keep your mouths shut." Well, that just reminded me, when you have to wait for something that you don't like, when you have to tolerate something that you don't like, that is a wonderful example to help us to know that we need to ask the God of the Bible to help us to keep our mouths shut. That is important, that is important, that is important. I love my mother, but not her days off. Let me know if this helps you, but never thank me. If this helps you, I will be wondering.